back, and today I'm doing another pinch of num recipe. I'm going to be doing the chili cheesy wedges. So this one looks really interesting. Yeah, chili and wedges basically with loads of cheese on top. So let's have a go and see how we do it. Okay, so we've got a large saucepan and I have sprayed it with some low-cal spray, and we've got it on a medium heat. Now I'm going to add one large onion which has been finely chopped, 3 sticks of celery which has been diced, and a whole bag of carrot and swede diced. It's about 500 grams. All of that's going to go in. Okay, and then we're going to saute this until the vegetables have started to soften. I generally say it takes between 5 and 7 minutes, so we'll come back then. Okay, once the veg has started to soften, we're going to add 400 grams of lean beef mince. I'm vegetarian, so I've actually got 300 grams of frozen corn, because you don't need quite as much as beef. So we're going to put that in. And then the next two ingredients I don't have, so I've substituted. So we should have 1 teaspoon of lazy garlic, 1 teaspoon of lazy chilli. Now, I'm not a big fan of it being too hot, so for the garlic I've just diced up 1 large clove, so I'm going to put that in, and I'm just going to leave out the lazy chilli. We're also going to add a teaspoon of chili powder, so I've increased this to 1.5 teaspoons. So we're going to stir that in, and you're supposed to cook it until the mince is browned. With corn, I generally go until it has defrosted. So we'll give that a go. Okay, so I have swapped to a stock pot now because that saucepan just wasn't enough. So we're going to add a whole tin of chopped tomatoes, it's a 400 gram tin, a whole 400 gram tin of chili beans, so that's kidney beans in a chilli sauce, and that's why I didn't go over the top with the chili, and 150 mils of stock. This is vegetable stock, but you can use beef stock. You can also get vegetarian beef stock. So that's 1 stock cube and 150 mils of water. So I'm going to stir this all in. And then we are going to cover and bring this to the boil. And then once it started boiling, we're going to reduce the heat to a simmer, and we're going to simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. And that's the chili done. Okay, on to the wedges. Now I'm only doing half the wedges, so this whole dish should serve 3. So you should take 2 large baking potatoes and cut them into wedges. So I've just done 1. There we go. And once that's done, put them in a microwavable dish, and we're going to put it in the microwave for 3 minutes on full power. After 3 minutes, you want to take them out, give them a good shake, and then I'm going to go back in for another 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so that's them done. Now we're going to take a baking tray. You don't have to line it, but I've put some of my baking mat in there. You can use parchment paper or you can just go straight on the pan. Spray it with 1 cow spray. Then spread the wedges out onto the tray. Now these are already going to be hot, so be careful. Go, and then spray the wedges with the 1 cow spray. Now you can do them just like that, or you can add some herbs and spices. I've gone for an Italian mix, which I'll put the mixture on there. I got this from the Pinch of Nom website, so I'm just going to sprinkle this over. It's got garlic and herbs in it, it says. There we go, and then this is going to go in the oven at 200 degrees for 25 minutes. We'll give them a shake around halfway through as well. Okay, so the chili's done, but it's still quite runny, so to thicken it up I'm going to add half a teaspoon of xanthium gum. This will really thicken it up really quickly. And it's also gluten free, so if you've used the right stock, this will also be gluten free. So I'm going to stir that in, make sure that it's evenly spread and there's no lumps. Stir that in and it will start to thicken straight away. Right, there we go. Right, we're going to wait for the wedges to cook and then we'll put this all together. Okay, so the wedges are done. I may have gone OTT on the topping, but we'll brush some of that off. Now we are going to put this all together. Okay, so we've got an oven-proof dish. If you're doing the whole recipe, you'd want a big one, maybe a rectangle one, but I'm going to go with a round one. And we're going to put the chilli into the dish. So I'm just going to put half of this, half of it's going in the freezer. And then we're going to arrange the wedges around the side. Go. And then for the full recipe we're gonna add 75 grams of spreadable cheese. Now that is not cream cheese, so I have got this one. To get a light one, you can get the one that's in the tube, I can't remember what it's called. And then we're going to spread this across the top. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this, but let's try and spread it. Yeah, it might be easier with the one in the tube. That's about as spreaded as I'm going to get it. And then we're going to top with 20 grams of low-fat cheddar. I've actually got mozzarella because that's what I had in the fridge. So I'm going to spread that on top. And then we're going to go back in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes just until the cheese is melted. And there we go. It smells amazing. Right, I'm going to let this cool down for a second and then we'll give it a try. Okay, so I think you just get a wedge and just dip it in. Right, let's give this a try. Okay, let's give the wedge a try. Wedges are good. Now for the chili. Oh, the carrots and the swede in there. Weird. I thought that when I got the ingredients, but it really works. That is really nice. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. So keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.